Welcome to the feature game for tonight. Manchester United versus Brentford. Is this going to be another disaster day for Eric Ten Hag, or is Manchester United going to give us some kind of quality? Because it's been a while since we've seen some quality from Manchester United, and God knows their fans need something today. All right. Will Brentford be able to score in the first minute again? That's something that we're going to have to see. All right, play has begun. Manchester United versus Brentford. Manchester United starting right to left, Brentford from left to right. And this is a very important game. Man United right now 14th in the Premier League. That is not where they want to be ideally. They would want to change things around for their fans, for their club. And nobody wants points on the board more than their struggling manager. Manchester United starting with Onana, Diego Dallo, Matthias De Ligt, Johnny Evans, who was man of the match in their game against Aston Villa. Lisandro Martinez on the left-hand side. Casemiro, Christian Eriksen, Garnacho, Fernandes, Rashford, and Rasmus Højlund up front. Besides for the defense, it's a pretty regular Manchester United lineup. It's almost what we expected from them. Brentford have the ball back. 1 minute has gone. So I don't think that they're going to be scoring that quickly in this game. Not today. Let me know what you guys feel in the chat. Whoever's joining in, would love to hear from you guys. Early exchanges goes to Man United. United pressing high up front. Casemiro gets the ball back, taken away. Damsgaard to Mbuemo. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. That was a really, really good cross. And who was that? I think that was Shade. I think Shade was at the end of it. Excellent cross. Almost cut across. And Shade, if he had gotten a touch on that, that would have been 1-0 Brentford. Johnny Evans couldn't have done anything about it except try and deflect the ball away from Shade. Mbuemo was waiting at the far post as well. So a scary moment there for Man United. Ooh, a long throw in collected by Onana. A lot of people in the box for Brentford. Onana hits it front, and Garnacho was trying to chase it, but I think it's been well dealt over there by Collins. Vandenberg pushing up high. Good defending there by Delict. Oh, Mbuemo with the shot, but it's well wide. Oh, that's awkward for Flecken, but he manages to do well. Collected by Casemiro to Christian Eriksen. Eriksen looking for Rashford. Back to Eriksen. Garnacho. And it's out for a corner. The first no, it's actually a goal kick. It ricocheted off of Vandenberg and uh, back from Garnacho. Good defending there by Brentford. Brentford playing from out back. I think Brentford have some sort of plan over here to attack from the fullbacks. That's why Vandenberg is pushing up so high. Damsgaard. Back to Collins. Back to Pinnock. Oh, risky pass, risky pass. United are pressing very high up the pitch. Almost 5 players in the picture. They're on 6 players, 7 players. And now Brentford are trying to break through. Oh, that's good recovery. That's a good recovery from Garnacho. I hope, yeah, Mike's audible. Oh, that's a foul. That's a free kick in a very promising position. Oh, so he's pronounced Shada. Ooh, Delict hit his knee. Oh my goodness, that hurts. That hurts really, really bad. And don't forget, I mean, obviously, as an Arsenal fan, the big game for me tonight is Bournemouth versus Arsenal. That's 10 p.m. IST. Yeah, late day, but that's how we do it over here. Could this be like an early substitution kind of a situation? That would not be ideal because Man United have been experimenting with their backline quite a lot. And I don't think this early in the game against Brentford, they would want that kind of situation to happen with them. Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat what's happening. They're still giving him treatment, so nothing's really certain. We don't know the extent of this particular injury right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think he's been busted open. I'm not surprised. A knee to the head, that kind of a collision, it's not surprising that he's been busted open. I think he's going to have to get taped up a little bit. That's that's sad. Nobody likes to see that. Free kick for Brentford in the meantime. Dangerous position. We've already had a little bit of stoppage. I think I counted at least 4 to 5 minutes of stoppage there. Lewis Potter direct. The wall does its job. It's a foul. Embuemo catches him late. Dillich still getting dressed. I think could those be stitches? It could be, right? It could be possible stitches. It's not good. Nobody likes to see that. United down to 10 men right now. One of their key players, Matthias de Ligt, is out getting dressed. Meanwhile, Brentford holding on to possession. Oh boy, oh boy. I think this is going to be another long throw by Pinnock. It is. Oh, that was almost a direct shot by. Oh, and that's a very, very poor ball. Brentford have all the possession. Embuemo is in a very good spot. Twists and turns, but the United defense does its job. I think I counted three players surrounding Embuemo as soon as he got a little bit of free space. So that's good defense by Manchester United. And now they're trying to break through, but Flecken comes out of his box and clears it for a throw in. Next game, of course, is Bournemouth versus Arsenal. I mean, we are going to keep checking what the other results are going to be. There's some other very interesting games going on right now besides this one. United versus Brentford. And there you go. It's already 1-1 between Fulham and Aston Villa. I told you that was going to be a very interesting game. Fulham in very good form. Aston Villa, a fantastic team. Champions League side. So nobody can take them for granted. Raul Jimenez has scored in the 5th minute. And Morgan Rogers has equalized in the 9th minute. So that's something to count for. And I think I as a fool. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no, I removed Rogers from my FPL team, and now he's gone and scored. I did. I'm a fool. And I got Adama Traore instead of him. What have I done? Oh, did I have to do that today? Smith Rowe's on the bench for me as well. Anyway, Newcastle Brighton 0-0. Southampton have taken the lead against Leicester City, so that is a little bit surprising. Cameron Archer in the 8th minute has scored. The previous stream, obviously, we were watching Tottenham smashed West Ham 4-1. Kudus scored and got a red card for West Ham United. Poor clearance by Collins, no, by Ayer, and has gone out for a corner to Manchester United. Ipswich Town and Everton 0-0. I believe that game has just started. I think it's a late start over there. So that's interesting. Dillit is back on the pitch. I think he's been dressed. I think he had to get some stitches or something like that. But yeah, he's back. Garnacho. Marcus Rashford on the left. Takes it in. Cleared. I think it's gone out for a corner. So that's a corner for Man United. Man United making some very good inroads in this game. But they're being matched shot for shot by Brentford. Brentford actually are one of those teams who look quite energetic. They don't look like West Ham, who were playing against Tottenham. West Ham looked completely atrocious. They were not giving any energy. They did not have any will. But the vibes from this game are a lot more positive than from the other one. 20 minutes played in the 21st minute right now. Corner for Man United. Hey! It was on target. That was a fantastic header by Lisandro Martinez. And it's in the... It still could go anywhere. And it's been cleared away for another corner. I thought Flecken had collected the ball, but I think it came out of his hands or something. Let's have a look at that again. Yep, he collected it. It almost went in. Højlund was pressing him very tightly. Oh my goodness, Flecken. If that had gone in, that was all on Flecken. Corner again for Manchester United. This time cleared away a little bit. Mbuemo clears it further. Played back to Onana. So good inroads by Manchester United. They're playing quite well. They're playing a high line. They're pressing high up. So encouraging signs for Manchester United fans right now. Their team is actually performing quite well. Brentford, meanwhile, have the ball back. Brentford continue to play out from the back, allowing Manchester United to press high up the pitch. Poor pass over there by, I think that was Lewis Potter. Garnacho has the ball, center of the pitch. Back to Martinez. Martinez tries to put a cross in, but I don't think that's his forte. So far, I think the midfield is being very well controlled by Eriksson. Haven't really seen a lot of Bruno Fernandes. I think at some point in the game he has to get involved. Garnacho. United looking to score. Almost did. Flecken saves it at the near post. Puts it out for a Man United corner. Man United looking very, very threatening on the attack. They're putting bodies forward. They're not afraid. And this is high intensity by Man United. Excellent ball, Diego Dallo. Collected by Flecken. Johnny Evans deserves his start. Second game in a row. Man of the match against Aston Villa. Man of the match against Aston Villa. Played really well. Deserved man of the match. Aston Villa were poor in that game against United. But yeah, if you have to pick a standout player, it had to be Johnny Evans because he showed his experience. He is 35 years old, has a lot of experience, obviously, and he showed it in that game. So that's really good to watch. Not a convincing clearance. Embuemo back to Damsgaard. To Norgard. Oh, what a tackle. Crunching tackle over there. It does look better than the Spurs game. I mean, that game did start well. We did have some early on goals. West Ham did take the lead. But yeah, eventually Spurs ran away with that because West Ham just looked deflated after they conceded the second. And Very quickly they conceded the third, and after that they could have conceded like what, I don't know, more 3 or more goals. Oh, that was a very risky but a good challenge by Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes is down on the pitch right now, but he's back up, so that's a good sign for United fans. Oh my goodness, he's lost it. Oh, that I think some of these risky passes that Brentford are playing out back, I think that could come back to haunt them. Lewis Potter, Aya, Damsgaard, Mbumo. Oh, what a save by Andre Onana. That was an excellent shot. I think that was deflected just slightly, but that was an excellent save on the far post by Andre Onana. No, there was no deflection. It was a pure strike. It was Norgard. Norgard. Anything slightly elevated over there, that could have been something else. Norgard and Onana discussing exactly that, I presume. Corner for Brentford, and United have a task on their hands right now. Short corner. Uh, Corner on the near post. And Bumo. So 32 minutes played, 0-0 currently at Old Trafford. 3 attempts, 2 on target by United, 4 attempts, 1 on target by Brentford. Pretty even going on right now. Meanwhile, the score is same in all the other games that are going on. Southampton still leading at home against Leicester City, Fulham, and Aston Villa. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. I need to double check that. Southampton leading 2-0 against Leicester City. Excellent pass. So Southampton have doubled their lead at St. Mary's Stadium against Leicester City. Everything else seems to be the same. Newcastle 0-0 against Brighton. Ipswich and Everton 0-0. United Brentford the same. And Everton have scored. Everton have actually scored. As we were just discussing about it. Meanwhile, Garnacho on the left-hand side, robbed away by Ayer. Lisandro Martinez back to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans to Matthias de Ligt. Look at how high Manchester United are playing. Christian Eriksen. Good pass. Oh, Christian Eriksen! How has he missed that? How has he missed that? He did everything right, and just when he had to place the ball at either side of the corner of the goal, he has skied it. He's given a gift to somebody in the Stretford end. How has he managed to do that? That is, oh my goodness. All he had to do was just show a little bit of composure and he could have put Manchester United in the lead. What a terrible, terrible miss. Unbelievable. Christian Eriksen is one of the like more quality players in the United squad. I did not expect to see that from him. Brentford have gotten away with them, but you know what? You know what the good thing for a from a United fans point of view is? United are passing the ball around really well. They're being very creative with their passing. So those are some very encouraging signs. They're not playing lame, direct, boring football. They're doing a lot of backflips. They're being innovative. So that's from a United fans point of view, that's very encouraging. Meanwhile, it's a corner, and they're going to have to defend this. Brighton have taken the lead at St James's Park against Newcastle. As far as creating pressure goes, I think Manchester United are doing a fantastic job right now. I mean, Brentford are matching them, but Manchester United are just showing a little bit more intensity than they were in all of their previous games. They're being a lot more clinical. I mean, discounting that effort by Ericsson. I mean, he did everything right. He played the right pass, he made the right run, he was in the right position, and they almost were 1-0 up. All he had to do was just show a little bit of composure while finishing. Uh, excellent turn. Excellent turn by Hoyland. Excellent pass. Andre Garnacho. Garnacho could put. Oh my goodness. Everything is going right except the finishing. That is all that's lacking from Manchester United's gameplay right now. They're playing quite. They're playing fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. They're playing fantastic. He even checked his run. That would not have been offside. That was an excellent pass. Who was that? Was that Marcus Rashford? I think it was Marcus Rashford. That was an excellent ball. They're playing some really exciting football today. Where's the chat, man? Ooh, good defending. They've gotten the ball back. I mean, this looks like a completely different side that lost 3-0 against Spurs at this very stadium. A lot of energy, a lot of will, a lot of hunger being shown. And I'm not going to discredit Brentford either. They are doing as decent a job as can be expected from them. Throw in for United. I think Pinnock got the last touch while tackling Marcus Rashford. What happened there? Hoyland. I think something happened between Hoyland and who was that? I think it was Collins. No, it wasn't. It was Vandenberg. I wonder what the reaction would have been had that gone in. Oh, what a turn. Excellent turn. Great pass to Ganacho. Who was that? That was Hoyland. Ganacho! Oh, I gotta say, some of these plays by Man United are fantastic. They're world class. Look at that turn. Look at that pass. Ganacho has the ball. All he has to do is find one end of the goalpost. But yeah, and I think that was good defending at the end. I think it came off Vandenberg's leg. Oh, Rashford, Ganacho with his left foot. This game has really been all Manchester United. The intensity has been crazy. And now Mbumo is free. Ah, he just couldn't. Oh my, who's that? That's Lewis Potter. I expect there's going to be a little bit of stoppage time. We're in the 43rd minute right now. And I think the stoppage time is going to be because Matthias de Ligt had a head injury and he had to get dressed up. He was bleeding from the head after he had a collision with Sade. 9 attempts, 3 on target for United, 4 attempts, 1 on target, the same. So, uh, besides that Nogard attempt, it's been all Manchester United in this game. Mm, I think that's a little bit soft, but ref's doing his job. He's protecting the players. Oh, excellent footwork by Damsgaard. I don't think that was the right idea, but tried to cross it across to Lewis Potter, who was making a run at the far post. Now Brentford trying to make an attack over here. They cross the ball into the box. I think that's a goal kick. Oh boy, the lit is his head has been busted open again. I think he has to be taken off again. His head is bleeding profusely. Like it's all across his right hand cheek. He has to go off and get another dressing. How can they expect him to play like this? Terrible, terrible. A knee to the a knee to the head is always dangerous. I think they have to get him some kind of head protection or something like that, because I don't think stitches are gonna fix this. They're just gonna keep opening up again and again, and he might just like open up even more. Man United in the meantime down to 10 men again. That could disturb the rhythm that they've been working so hard to build, to be very honest with you. 4 minutes of stoppage time. I think that's a throw in. Brentford playing the ball early, not allowing Delict to come back on the pitch, even though the medical staff is saying that he has been fixed up. I think at halftime he's gonna have to have himself get looked at, because that looks like, I think it must have hit a nerve or something of that sort. Just feels that way. Good ball by Mbumo, but it's gone out for a goal kick. I think the pass was just a little bit too heavy. Even though it's nil-nil, this has been a very high intensity game from both sides. Brentford had defended well. Man United could have gone ahead had Christian Eriksen shown just a little bit of composure. I still can't believe how he hit that so high up in the sky. I think he must have lost control. He must have lost his footing or something of that sort. And after making such a good move, that's probably bothersome. That should have been 1-0 to Man United, because they've been creating all the chances, all the big chances. In fact, Brentford haven't had a shoe in the game besides that Norgard attempt which Onana saved. It's likely that we're just going to see this game go nil-nil. Brentford give the ball. United give the ball away. Brentford making an attack over here. Stoppage time is up, but we're going to wait for the final attack. And it's a corner. Oh my god, Dillit is still bleeding. He's not bleeding down the head, but you can see his head. It's all red on his right hand side. And the referee is asking him to leave the pitch again. What is going on? Just just take him off. Dress him properly. This is the third time that De Ligt has had to leave the pitch. And they're going to do it on this. Just take him. Time's up. However, for this corner, he's going to be off. Brentford with a corner. And they've scored! Brentford have scored. It's Pinnock. And Brentford just at the cusp of the first half. There was barely any time left in the first half to finish. And Brentford have taken the lead. And Pinnock has scored. Meanwhile, De Ligt was being dressed on the sidelines. Man United players are arguing with the referee right now. They feel that this was injustice done to them. I mean, to be very honest, if I call this right down the middle, if I be a complete neutral, this has been against the run of play. Brentford, this is literally the second shot on target compared to Man United making all the attacks. So this just might be reviewed just a little bit. Okay, so again, all right, Pinnock loses his marker, makes a very good leap, powerful header, no chance for Onana. But the thing is, the controversy that's going to arise from this is that Matthijs de Ligt was bleeding from his head. Referee cannot allow a player to be playing at that time. He has to send him off. The medical staff, in my opinion, the medical staff should, the first time that they had him off for at least 4 minutes, they should have done a better job of stitching him up so that it doesn't keep opening up again and again. And Erik ten Hag has now gone into the book. He's been given a yellow card. And you know what? The first half was pretty much over. But Pinnock has scored. Terrible, 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 terrible. Are we going to have a second half? Or is this whole game going to be played in this first half? Against the run of play, I have to say it again. Against the run of play, Brentford, even though they're playing well, United were playing better. And despite that, United being a man down, and especially one of the main men, Garnacho now. And it's well defended. The referee still has not blown for the whistle. Casemiro. And he has finally blown for the whistle. This has been some half, guys. It has been high intensity, end-to-end stuff. Manchester United clearly the team on top, but Brentford the team with the lead going into the second half. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to be back very quickly, and then we're going to discuss exactly what happened in the first half. Matthijs de Ligt, I think they just need to take him back. Just put a head bandage around it. What are they doing with these staples and everything? They're just coming out. He's playing professional football, for Christ's sake. I can't believe this. I can't believe that. Great game, though. Great game. Let's just quickly have a look at what's going on in all the other games. Brentford leading at United, Brighton leading at Newcastle, 1-1 against Fulham and Aston Villa, Southampton 2-0 against Leicester, and Everton currently leading 1-0 at Ipswich Town. That game has 38 minutes on the clock. So I'll be back after a break. Stay tuned. All right. And we shall see you in the second half. All right, second half. Do Manchester United have some sort of response in order? Because if they lose this game, that is going to be actually unfair. I mean, as funny as I can assume, the whole situation is with rival fans wanting Eric Ten Hag to like stay at the club, United to fail, etc., etc. All that chatter that goes on online. In today's game against Brentford, they've actually shown up. They've actually shown a lot of intensity, a lot of willpower, a lot of energy, and they do deserve to get something out of this game. It was very unfortunate that Matthias, and I really, really, really hope right now that he's been fixed permanently. If those stitches open up again, there is something really, really wrong with how the fitness staff is managing this whole situation. Because I would actually chalk that whole goal fiasco down to the fitness staff. I mean, they had to take De Ligt off three times. Three times. This is the Premier League. This is not some haphazard club. This is Manchester United, and they had to take off their main defender during a corner because he was bleeding from his head, and they already stitched him up thrice. What is going on, Man United? Why are you doing this to yourselves? Excellent defending by Brentford. You can't take your eye off of this game for even a second. That's how intense it is. It's all end to end. Obviously, Christian Eriksen missed that very easy opportunity in the first half. He should definitely have scored, and United have scored. What an excellent cross, and Andre Garnacho is at the end of that. My apologies, Alejandro Garnacho is at the end of that. And as soon as the second half has started, inside 2 minutes, Manchester United have equalized. It is exactly what they deserve. Excellent goal, amazing cross, and Garnacho with a beautiful finish, a direct volley, I believe. Who was that? I think that was Marcus Rashford with the cross. And wow, fantastic goal, amazing goal. And I think he finished it off at the near post. Yep. So all square then. All square. And here come United again. They've picked up where they left the first half. As I was trying to explain just a few seconds ago. United were the team that were ahead. Um, when Brentford scored, that goal was against the run of play. So United starting this second half very, very strong, and their fans must be encouraged seeing that. Honestly, they should have been leading. I mean, yeah, sure, Brentford got that goal, that's fine. But United have been creating all the chances. They've been playing attacking football. So yeah, well done. And we're in for an exciting game now. Oh, oh, if this continues, I think United just might end up scoring a couple more goals. Holland was offside on that occasion, but they're playing really well. This is not the side I remember watching playing against Spurs. That side looked completely deflated and out of depth. Don't forget, there's another game to come right after this. Bournemouth versus Arsenal. That's the big game. You can see on my screen, the logo says Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan, so obviously that's the big game for me. But watching other games from a neutral perspective, enjoying football, That's what it's all about. Like, yeah, sure. If it was Manchester United versus Arsenal, obviously I'll be supporting Arsenal like crazy. But from a neutral perspective, the only team that I want, like, right now is Manchester City. That is the team to catch up with. That is the team whose downfall I'm praying for, because we're fighting for the league. Them and Liverpool, obviously. Liverpool currently top of the league, playing Chelsea tomorrow. We're going to be streaming that game as well. So that's going to be a huge game. Meanwhile, Garnacho on the left hand side. Amazing footwork by Garnacho. Takes a long shot and tests. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Fantastic. Flecken was made to dive on his left. Manchester United players look like they have some fire in their belly. It's a sunny afternoon. A sunny afternoon in Manchester. So Flecken is obviously wearing that cap because it's difficult for him to see at this end. Ooh, Rashford tried a nutmeg over there on Vandenberg. Plays it back to Garnacho. Garnacho loses it. But United win it back again. Excellent pressing. Look at this. They're really, really testing Flecken. I mean, as well as Brentford are trying to play, this is all Manchester United right now. I think this is the kind of performance that will lift the spirits of their fans. Oh, goodness. The intensity, man. This is crazy. I think Brentford are living on borrowed time right now, because it just seems inevitable that Manchester United are going to get another goal. It's all Manchester United. This is insane. Where was this Manchester United? Why did this team not start like this, the way that they're playing right now? I think something must have happened during the international break. The manager and the players must have sat down together, had a conversation. Because if this is the Manchester United that we're going to see from this point onwards, then other teams should be worried. Definitely. I did not expect this kind of performance from United today. But all credit to them. They're playing some amazing football. Their fans must be so happy. There's this channel called 1MUFC. He was heavily abusing and criticizing Eric Ten Hag, his policies, the way that Man United are set up, the tactics, the strategies, the hunger, all of that stuff. I think even he, critical as he is, if he also saw the way that United are playing today, I think he would be very impressed. And I think Diego Dallo has to be booked for that. That's a tackle from behind. That's a heavy tackle from behind, and he is going to go into the book. Diego Dallo is one of those players who I feel are very indisciplined. I mean, even though if your team is ahead, not ahead goal-wise, but momentum-wise, it's ahead. Diego Dallo does not need to do stuff like that. Yes, he's showing aggression, but now he's put himself in a compromising position. And I remember in that game against Spurs, he was already on a yellow card, and then he went and made another aggressive tackle, which could have seen him get sent off, and it would have become worse. It could have gone from 3-0 to 6-0. So you need to, even as a defender, I understand that you're playing aggressive football, you're playing high up the pitch, high intensity, but you need to have some sort of composure even as a defender, because otherwise you can get your team into trouble. If any United player gets sent off right now, what I mean, you'll feel so bad for your teammates. Another card is coming out. I think this is getting into one of those games. I think that's Norgard who's gone into the book now. It is. Norgard basically wrestles Garnacho to the ground. Expects he's going to get away with it. He doesn't. He's in the book. What a game. What a game. Honestly, this is way better than Spurs versus West Ham. I wasted my time watching that game. I mean, it was a decent game. Spurs fans must be so happy that the team won 4-1. But West Ham just looked like deflated. They weren't even trying. 55 minutes played. Damsgaard. Damsgaard puts a cross in. Delict clears it. I do feel that the reason Brentford scored that goal is because United were a defender short in the back. That makes a very big difference. Who's marking who set up where. And Brentford took full advantage of that situation. So, I mean, I'm not saying Brentford are playing bad. They're playing as well as they can, given considering the kind of intensity with which Manchester United are playing right now. They are not allowing Brentford an inch in this game. And that is what Man United fans would love to see. Brentford in the past have beaten Man United. I remember they got thrashed 4-0 at their stadium. So Brentford do have those players. They do have the quality that can upset or pull an upset against a team like United. But the way the Red Devils are playing today, it's extraordinary. Again, I'm speaking from a neutral perspective. Marcus Rashford, excellent run by Rashford. Oh my goodness, he should have crossed that just a smidge early. I think that's Juan Visa. Brentford are getting ready to come on. That should be interesting. Okay, so the Bournemouth Arsenal team sheets are ready. Just gonna look into that in just a moment because if I take my eye off this game, I feel that I might just miss something important. I think what Brentford should try to do right now is just slow the game down because the speed at which Manchester United are playing, I don't think Brentford will be able to keep up. Ooh. Nacho, good lip, corner. So Christian Eriksen is going to take this corner for Manchester United. After that, we'll just have small visit, see what's happening in all the other games. Short corner, back to Eriksen. Not a very good cross at the end. Throw in. United take a quick throw in. Back to Eriksen, to Rashford, back. Even Rashford has like woken up from somewhere. Good catch by Flecken. Aston Villa now leading at Craven Cottage. They are up 2-1. Everton are leading 2-0 against Ipswich Town. And Leicester City have pulled one back. They are 2-1. They're Southampton 2, Leicester City 1. So goals everywhere. Nice to see. Premier League is back after the international break. What do you want? You want goals. If you're a neutral streamer and you love the game and you're watching your rivals play and stuff like that, you obviously don't have that nervousness. You don't care if they win or lose. All you want is some exciting, you know, energetic football. And that's exactly what I'm getting from this Manchester United versus Brentford game. This is good football. So that's why even my energy is up. My reaction in the Arsenal game is going to be completely different. Because obviously I'm nervous. Yeah, meanwhile, speaking of nervous, Garnacho is making the entire Brentford defense nervous. Rashford back to Casemiro. Good cross, but couldn't get a connection at the end. Yeah, so I was saying, as watching as a rival fan, like there are many streamers out there. They have like they create controversy by criticizing each and every single rival team. But I would rather like to enjoy my football. If all I do is keep criticizing all the other teams, then I don't want to become like that. However, when I watch Arsenal games, that's going to be a completely different reaction. This could be Tune. They've scored. What a finish by Rasmus Højlund. What a finish by Rasmus Højlund. 2-1 Manchester United. They've come back from a goal down, and Rasmus Højlund has put them in the lead in the 62nd minute. Excellent finish. Excellent pass once again. I think that was a back heel from Bruno Fernandes. Put Rasmus Højlund through. There's obviously, I think there's going to be an offside check, but I think he was fine. And Manchester United deserve this second goal. They deserve to be in the lead. The number of chances that they've created in this game, the intensity, the pressure that they've put on Brentford and the defenders has been sublime. Brentford again trying to play out from the back, try to clear the ball, gave it back to United. And look at this. Look at that pass. Not offside. What a pass. What a touch. What a finish. Excellent. All around excellent football. United deserve that goal. 2-1. Looking at this performance, United fans are going to be like, they're going to be on ecstasy right now. Wow. Amazing. Amazing assist by Bruno Fernandes as well. That touch, beautiful. And that finish, all around amazing goal. Well done. Now Brentford have a job to do. There are two ways in this there are two ways this could go. There are two ways in which this could go. Either Brentford capitulate, concede a couple more, and this is a thrashing, or show some character and try to break Manchester United's rhythm. As I was suggesting earlier, I think what they need to do is slow the game down, slow the tempo down a little bit. That might help them. Oof. Rashford is just looking to try and nutmeg any player who he can find. Look at this. Manchester United second half attempts 7 compared to Brentford's 0. Look at that. Highlight of the goal again. That assist was amazing. Eric Ten Hag must be on cloud 9 right now. 2 weeks ago, him and Van Nistelrooy were having an argument on the sidelines. Anyway, Juan Visa has been subbed on. Lewis Potter has been subbed off. Maybe this could be a good move. Let's see. Let's see what happens. 65 minutes played. Brentford do have a lot of time left. They're still trying to play out back from out back. Oh boy, that is not what you need at this situation. Oh boy, I Rashford needs to be a little bit careful. He can't go around hugging people like that. Oh God, I haven't checked the Bournemouth versus Arsenal lineups. I really hope Sterling isn't starting, man. Sterling really hasn't found his place in the Arsenal squad right now, and he makes me very, very nervous. I've never rated him very highly as a player. When Kai Havertz came to the club, I was like, still, all right, fine. Okay, you know what? He's okay. But Raheem Sterling, I feel Raheem Sterling is an extremely selfish player. Why doesn't he just go to Saudi? I mean, I'm sure he'll get a good deal over there. Maybe he's just afraid to go there or he doesn't want to go there. It's a personal choice or something. Chelsea decided to pay us 10 million pounds or something just to keep Raheem Sterling. That should say a lot about him. And Arteta should be smarter than that. We can't have like these has-beens from who City don't want, who Chelsea don't want, and then we want them at our club and we're trying to when we have an uphill. Garnacho has been put through again. Oh my god, this is wave after wave of Man United attacks. Oh, the idea was right, but execution was wrong. Oh my goodness. Fulham have gotten a red card at Craven Cottage. It's Joaquim Anderson who's been sent off in the 64th minute. And Aston Villa have doubled their lead. They're now 3-1 up. Ollie Watkins, 59th minute. And Issa Diop, an own goal in the 69th minute. And I think Aston Villa are going to come away with the points. I made a huge mistake. I made a huge, huge mistake. I just got 3 players in my FPL team from Fulham because I thought that Fulham were doing really well. And I've made a huge mistake. Can't believe it. And I got Adama Traore on. Oh my god, he could be through again. Diego Dallo could score. Oh boy, that could have gone anywhere. That could have sealed the game then and there. Oh my god, Brentford. Brentford are they're pulling a West Ham now, are they? They're just out of ideas. I don't see any creativity from Brentford. Oh my god, Southampton have gotten a red card as well and they have equalized. It is 2-2. Jamie Vardy with a 74th minute penalty. Ryan Fraser, 73rd minute. He's been sent off for Southampton and this could open the door for Leicester City to win at St. Mary's. That's a poor ball. A lot of action happening in the Premier League after the international break. Excuse me. Juan Visa, Juan Visa, can he change fortunes for Brentford? Mm. Oh, that's a foul. It's not a serious foul. They're playing advantage. Uh, oh yes, I had Vardy. I had Vardy in my FPL. Hmm. Only Arsenal players I have are Saliba and Raya. Although I should trust another Arsenal player inside my team. But who? I think Saka. I think I should get Saka back. Just happened. The way that this is going, it seems like United just might score another. They almost had Dallo put through, and Dallo could have actually scored that one. All right, all right. Oh my God, Sterling is starting. Why? Why? Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, White, David Raya, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Mikel Merino, Trossard, Havertz, and Raheem Sterling. Saka is not in. Bukayo Saka is not in. He's not even on the bench. He's injured. So all those people who were talking yap that Bukayo Saka faked his injury against England, I think at least those idiots will shut up. Those fools who think, yeah, see, Martinelli is on the bench, Gabriel Jesus is on the bench, Kivior, Zinchenko is back, Jorginho is back. Jorginho was not injured. Nwaneri is there. That's nice. So yeah, I think Sterling is starting in place of Bukayo Saka, and Bukayo Saka is not even on the bench. So I thought he was back. I read on I read in the news that I thought he was back, but it seems like Bukayo Saka's injury is still there. The niggle is still there. See, people were judging so early. They were saying dark arts and stuff like that about Arsenal. At least those people will shut up now. Meanwhile, Ayer goes into the book for that challenge early on Rasmus Højlund. And Rasmus Højlund in the meantime has been subbed off, and on comes on comes Zirkzee. I don't know if his name is Joshua Zirkzee. Arita Balaga. He plays for Bournemouth now. Interesting. Evan Nilsson, Kirkes, Cook, Senesi, Arajo, Semenyo, Tavernier. Hmm. So no Bukayo Saka. Yes. That's a big miss. Bukayo Saka is a pivotal player for Arsenal. Starboy is not in today. Although I must say that Starboy is now star man. He's a big boy now. Meanwhile, 15 minutes plus stoppage time left in this game. I think I'll have enough time to. I think Brentford are doing good because they have slowly but surely slowed down the game. Manchester United need to be careful. They need to get away with 3 points over here. They totally deserve 3 points today. The way that they've played. Look at the attempt stats. 8 attempts against 0. Oh, nice ball to Xerxes. Xerxes. Casemiro plays it back to Garnacho. Garnacho to Ericsson to Casemiro. Casemiro hits it wide. Well wide. Not, I mean, yeah, there's still time for Brentford. There's still time to, I mean, they haven't been able to create a single attempt. Not even an attempt. Forget about an attempt on target. Not a single chance. So it's safe to say that this particular combination for Manchester United has worked wonders. And they've played with such high intensity. I mean, I have actually streamed a lot of Man United games. I stream as many games as possible. Liverpool games, United games, Chelsea games, City games, whenever it's possible. My priority is obviously always Arsenal, but I have done my best to be able to stream all the games that I can. And when I saw United play against Spurs at Old Trafford, this was not the team that I saw. When I saw United play against Aston Villa, this is not the team that I saw. The team that I'm watching right now is some conversation, something has happened. What? That's a foul? Anyway, as I was saying, this looks like a completely different United side. United fans who are watching this must be feeling hella encouraged. Hella encouraged. 3 viewers, 6 likes. Whoever liked the video, thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you so much for viewing, staying with us. But nobody pops in the chat. No one says anything. No one has anything to say. Goal scored. Things are happening. What a high intensity game. I think you guys just put your phone somewhere and then I don't know where you guys go. Yeah, I think I think Brentford are up against it right now. Oh boy. What a game. Meanwhile, you can't take your eye off this game for a second. Southampton versus Leicester City is in the 87th minute right now. It's still 2-2. Southampton a man down in the 64th, 67th, 68th minute, something like that. Jamie Vardy scoring a penalty. Brighton beating Newcastle. 3 minutes plus stoppages left there at St. James's Park. Meanwhile, United could score a third. Oh my goodness, how has that? Oh, they missed a very, very good opportunity. They should definitely have capitalized. A little bit of composure. So close. They need to get another goal. Otherwise, you never know with Brentford what might happen. They just might get another goal from a set piece or something like that. And then United and the entire momentum, all this vibe that they've created at Old Trafford today for their fans, is going to be destroyed, shattered, disintegrated. In the meantime, I think Aston Villa have buried Fulham at Craven Cottage because I don't see how they're going to come back to even get a point from that game. Unfortunate. I really thought Fulham would get something from this game. Oh, well done by Brentford. What is Visa doing? What is Norgard doing? Another great move. Marcus Rashford is in the box. Can't find the cross. Oh, Visa did not find the pass. Visa is just keeping the ball with him way too long. And now Matthias de Ligt on the right hand side finds the cross. It could be three. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. I don't think Garnacho got good connection on that. He should have though. I mean, really? 84 minutes played. I don't think there's going to be a lot of stoppage time, maybe 2 minutes or something. I haven't really seen anything happen. No, Visa, I'm going to be very honest. Ever since Visa has come on, he's done nothing but he's done nothing. Referee didn't even bother playing advantage over there. All right, so we're in stoppage time at St. James's and St. Mary's. Still 2-2 at St. Mary's. Still 1-0 to Brighton at St. James's. That is going to be one hell of a result. Let me tell you that. Look at Visa. What is he doing? What he's getting in the way of everything. How sad is that? What are you doing? You're supposed to be a good player. What are you doing? Brentford have the ball again. Damsgaard. And Boomo puts it back. Offside. Vandenberg off. Roslev on. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm very sorry. Meanwhile, Casemiro seems to have pulled a calf. 90 plus 3. Brighton still ahead at St. James's Park. 90 plus 3. Leicester City and Southampton in a deadlock 2-2. Double substitution for Manchester United. Victor Lindelof seems to be coming on. The way that the way that United responded in this game has been fantastic. Has to be said. I've had a sip of water while these subs were. Casemiro is off. Ugarte has been brought on. Johnny Evans is coming off. And on comes Victor Lindelof. So Eric Ten Hag's policy of subbing out defenders and subbing on defenders is still alive and well. Even though there's barely any time left in the game, he still believes in it. That's what he wants to do. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna do what he wanna do. Meanwhile, in about half an hour, I'm gonna have to deal with Raheem Sterling and his shenanigans. Marcus Rashford could make it 3-1. Corner. This game is almost over. Oh, Visa is onside. Damsgaard, and now the flag has gone up. So Visa was offside. So it wouldn't have mattered even if it had gone in. Linesman was just waiting to see what happened. And see, Visa has done nothing. Garnacho coming off after scoring the equalizer. Brilliant goal, brilliant equalizer on a direct volley. And I think that's Mazraoui who has come on for it. Smart decision, I think. Subbing off a winger for a defender. 5 minutes of stoppage time. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. 4-5. United need to defend with a level head. They need to make sure they're just a goal up. One goal by Brentford here could completely deflate the entire stadium and the millions of fans, millions of United fans all across the world. And Mbumo is a good player, but things haven't really gone his way today. Brentford is a good team. It just Manchester United have just been far, far better. I don't think Brentford came here thinking that this is the kind of Manchester United they're going to be facing. I thought they, I thought they presumed that Manchester United are not in good form. They're not playing well. I mean, if Man United start playing like this each and every single game, then other teams need to worry. I said it before. Such high intensity, fearlessness, absolutely amazing. Obviously, if you're watching this right now, don't forget there's going to be Bournemouth versus Arsenal and the big one tomorrow, Liverpool versus Chelsea. That's going to be an amazing game. Everything is set. I'm going to be logged in for kickoff tomorrow, Liverpool Chelsea, and obviously I'm going to do the Bournemouth versus Arsenal stream. And Leicester City have scored. Leicester City have scored in stoppage time. Jordan Ayew has scored in the 98th minute, which will certainly now give Leicester City 3 points. And this is after Southampton were leading 2-0. Oh my goodness. Leicester City have pulled it back. Heartbreak for Southampton. And Momo crosses it in. It's too far. Too far. Won't be able to catch it. Throw in. A minute left over here. Just one more minute left over here. We've had one goal in stoppage time at St. Mary's. This is going to be a long throw by Norgard. This is it. This is the last throw of the dice. Oh my goodness. If Brentford get this goal, they're going to go crazy because they haven't even created a single chance in the entire second half. Oh, that's not a very good throw. That's a very poor throw. It's been cleared. Seconds, mere seconds left. Shot wide. Who's that? Carvalho. Yeah, that's it then. That's the game. I think the referee is going to blow his whistle any moment now. That's it. 95 minutes are complete. United maintain their winning streak against Brentford. Let's blow the whistle, ref. Come on, Onana, stop wasting time. Do it. Wait a minute. What's going on? Time's up. One last throw of the dice. What's happening? That's it. Manchester United have come back from a goal down against Brentford and won this game 2-1. They now go, let me quickly tell you the table position for Man United. And what a game. If this is the way that Manchester United are going to play for the rest of the season, then they are a team that everyone should watch out for, because the intensity in which they played this game against a very decent Brentford side, against a very physical Brentford side, a Brentford side that went 1-0 up at the end of the first half. The way that Man United responded has been very encouraging for their fans. And if this is the way that they're gonna play for the rest of the season, it'll be very good for them. So I need to go and prepare for the next stream now. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for the people who liked the video. I hope to see you in the Bournemouth versus Arsenal game. And definitely, if you're watching, I hope to see you for tomorrow's big game, Liverpool versus Chelsea. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and have an even better day if you're a United fan. Take care.